This is Catch Faith, where timeless truth meets real-life believer for transformation.
All right, today we're going to dive into what might be one of the most powerful mission statements ever recorded. And we're going to ask a pretty bold question: what if it holds the key to our own life's purpose? So let's just jump right in with the big one, right? What is your life's purpose? I mean, it's a question every single one of us asks at some point. That hunt for why, something that gives us direction and real meaning. Well, the source material we're looking at today defines purpose like this: the feeling of having a definite aim and being determined to achieve it. Think about that. It's not just some fuzzy, vague hope. Nope, it's a focused, intentional drive. And it's that exact feeling, that definite aim, that's right at the center of the story we're about to get into. Okay, to really get this, we've got to travel back in time, way back, about 2,000 years. Picture this. We're in a synagogue in Nazareth. This is Jesus' hometown, so he knows this place inside and out. He's just come back from his time in the wilderness. He's filled with the power of the Spirit, and you can bet every single eye in that room is locked on him. So, someone hands him the scroll of the prophet Isaiah, and he reads this incredibly specific, powerful passage out loud. Now you have to remember, this was a tough time. So for the people hearing these words about good news for the poor, freedom for the oppressed, wow, that would have been absolutely electric. This wasn't just him picking a random page, not at all. This was a declaration. This was his mission statement for everything that was about to happen. And then he just rolls up the scroll, hands it back, and sits down. Can you imagine the silence? The entire place is just quiet. Everyone is staring, holding their breath, waiting for what comes next. And what he says? It's an absolute bombshell. He looks at them and says, the scripture you've just heard has been fulfilled this very day. I mean, you can't overstate how audacious that was. He wasn't just talking about some prophecy for the future. He was saying, hey, you know that guy I was just reading about? That's me, right here, right now. This is his mission. So what exactly is this mission he's laying claim to? Well, if you break it down, it's really got three core parts. Super clear, super powerful. First up, preach the good news. And notice it's specifically to the poor and the marginalized. Second, heal the broken. This is about restoring sight to the blind, which, is a literal act of compassion, but it's also this amazing metaphor for spiritual healing. And number three, free the captives. This means freedom for prisoners, setting the oppressed free from all sorts of bondage, whether that's physical, spiritual, or even societal. Okay, so that was his mission, right? Declared right there in his hometown. But that brings us to a really important question. Why does this ancient declaration matter to us today? And that's a fair question, isn't it? I mean, it's a powerful moment in history, for sure. But what's the connection to our lives in the 21st century? Well, the answer really gets to the core of what it means to be a follower. And here's the kicker. This mission statement isn't just some old historical document we study. No, it's a blueprint. The whole idea is that a Christian's calling is to line up their own purpose with Christ's mission, to basically continue that same work in the world today. And this comparison here just lays it out so clearly. You see Christ's mission on one side, preaching, healing, fighting for social justice, and on the other side, the mission for his followers is a direct parallel. It's a ministry of the word, absolutely, but also a ministry to those in need through real compassion and real action. Which, of course, brings us to the final and maybe the most personal question of all. If a believer's purpose is supposed to be tied into this huge mission, how in the world do you figure out your specific part to play? Well, the text we're digging into suggests a few different ways this discovery can happen. For some, it might be right there in the pages of Scripture, through study that just lights up a path. For others, it could be something like a prophecy or a moment of direct revelation, just this profound sense of this is it. Sometimes it might even come through dreams or visions. And, very often it comes through godly counsel, the wisdom you get from trusted friends, from mentors, from your community, people who see your gifts and can help nudge you in the right direction. So I think the big takeaway here is that finding your purpose isn't just like a random shot in the dark. It's not something you have to invent out of thin air. It's a process of revelation. It's about actively seeking and listening through all these different channels to really understand your own definite aim. And that brings us full circle, right back to where we started, but hopefully with a totally new perspective. The mission to preach, to heal, and to free, it's still going. So the question isn't just, what's my purpose anymore? It's bigger. It's your mission is waiting. How will you answer the call?